Hello everyone, in this video tutorial we will see the first script, how to write our own script to identify the web application, invoke any application in web browser and execute. If we will execute the script, the application will get invoked. This will be the first WebDriver script for us, where we will be using this system.set property to identify the driver, which is Gecko driver, because we are using Firefox driver. Let us go inside Eclipse. Let's go to Selenium session 1. Let's create the new class, that is simple class. Let's say tc01 invoke application. I am not telling which application, I just gave invoke application. Now let us enable the main method. Before writing anything in the code, let us check whether reference library is proper or not. Here 7 jar files are configured, so our reference library is proper. Now let me delete the unwanted code. Let us give the code description. Let's say to invoke the OpenCart application in Firefox browser. We are using the driver called Gecko driver. It is an exe file which we already downloaded and we saved it somewhere. Now let's say first step is to identify the driver. How can we identify the driver? The driver name is geckodriver.exe, which is saved in a specific location. Let us identify the location. Location is D drive, Selenium WebDriver setup. Here is the file Gecko driver. We need to specify the file path. To specify the file path in Java, we are using system class dot set property is the method. We can see the method over here. See this. Once again I will do dot set property is the method. It will have two parameters. One is key, another one is value. Key is the string, which is the name of the driver, and value is the driver path. So let me remove this key value, and let's say I'll put both are string, so I'm putting the double quotes. Before on hand I saved the driver path. This is what the driver path, D drive Selenium WebDriver setups, then geckodriver.exe. Let me copy this. Where I need to keep? I need to keep it over here in value. Now what will be the value of key? WebDriver.gecko.driver. This is the name of the driver. It will act like key. It seems like a map in Java. So the first is the key WebDriver.gecko.driver. The second parameter is the value, which is the driver path, and when we are specifying the driver path, we need to notice that we are giving the drive colon double slash then folder double slash file, like this. Fine. So now my Gecko driver has been identified by this statement. Now how can I check whether everything is proper? We need to use WebDriver new. Because I am using Firefox, I have to write like this. Firefox driver is a class, WebDriver is an interface. So it will ask to import. So this I am importing. Fine. Now by using this instance, I can use the method called get. The parameter is string. Now what will be the content of the string? What is the job of get method? To invoke the web application. So what is exactly the web application? The URL I want to invoke open cart, so I copied the URL before. Fine. So let me just paste the URL. It's a web application. Fine. Now after invoking I'll just say obj.close. Fine. There is no syntax error in this code. Everything looks fine, but we can ensure only after executing the code. So our WebDriver script is done. We converted the test steps to script. Now let us execute. So tc invoke app is the file name. It's executing. It's trying to open the browser. Probably we can able to see one browser. Now our application got invoked and it has been closed. That means the driver works properly over here. It identifies the web browser, that is Firefox browser. So the driver name over here is GitCodedriver.exe. So to identify the driver, we are using system.setProperty, which is having two parameters. One is key, another one is value. The key is always WebDriver.driverName.driver. Our driver name is Gecko. Then value is the path of the driver. The only one point we need to notice, after the drive, /folder name, /file name. If we have again the subfolder, again /subfolder name, again after that /file name. This is the only thing we need to check while giving the path of the file, or else it will throw exception or error. Thank you so much for watching this video. I think it is clear. Happy learning.